Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Good morning to my subscribers in the Philippines. Good evening to my subscribers in America and beyond. Special welcome to my new viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. I never take that for granted. Thank you for your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. My channel is geared toward the new man and woman who's never been here to the Philippines before, but has a general interest in coming here for a visit, vacation, to rejuvenate. My almost 12 years here doesn't make me an expert, but it gives me a unique perspective. And I share that with you to make your trip here more enjoyable and above all things safer. I'm boots on the ground. I'm in the center of all this. It's for your benefit. I live among the locals. I was going to give you the nitty gritty. That's just exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. One of my subscribers, James Lyons, shout out to James, he asked me, he said, you know, he's listening to my live stream yesterday, and I said, here's one sure sign that a Filipina loves you. I said, I don't do those videos, but I'm going to give you one sure sign. And I gave it to him, and he typed in there, Calvin, please, could you do a video on that? How will we know? And just, this is my humble opinion. I'm not a Bible on the Philippines or Filipinas or relationships over here. This is just what I've seen in my 12 years. And I'm going to give you the 5 sure signs that a Filipina is in love with you. Number 5 is she'll start calling you honey. You're no longer Tom, Dick, or Harry. You become honey. And that word is reserved for special people over here. Don't come over here using that word to any woman or any man that you see. It's disrespectful. You're asking for trouble. You know how it is in America, the little old ladies, because remember, I'm an insurance agent, and most of the people I deal with, they're seniors. They'll call you honey in a minute. Don't do that over here. That's reserved for special people. And she'll start calling you honey. That's one sure sign that she's in love or she's falling in love with you. She'll call you honey or hun. You're no longer going to be Tom, Dick, or Harry, okay? So remember that. And I'm going to go from 5 to 1. So that's number 5. Number 4 is she smiles all the time. She's happy. And it's because of you. That smile never leaves her face. If you're at the restaurant, you're sitting across from her and you look up at her, she's going to be smiling. If you see on Facebook, she got the phone in her hand and she's smiling. If she's talking or chatting to someone on the phone, she's smiling, man. And it's because of you. You've added some happiness to her life, all right, that wasn't there before. See, Filipinos are very reserved. They're very conservative. But when they start smiling, man, that's a sure sign that she loves you or she's falling in love with you. That's number 4. Number 3 is she's protective of you. Now, don't get this confused with being jealous or jealousy. She's protective of you, sort of like a mother bear is protective of her cubs. She won't let anybody near you. She won't let anybody take advantage of you. She's going to look after you and make sure in your best interest. Okay? But it's not jealousy. She's being protective. You're hers, okay? She doesn't want anything to happen to you, okay? She knows what you mean to her and what you mean to her life. So she's protective, guys. Don't get that confused with jealousy. Filipinos will protect you. That's number 3. Number 2 is she's proud of you. Yeah, she's very proud of you. She feels 10 feet tall now being with you, okay? And she's also going to show some PDA in public that it's just really out of character for a Filipina. If you don't believe me, when you get over here, or if you're here already, you go to the mall and you see a Filipino couple. They're just walking side by side. There's no expression really on their face. But when they're in love, and when she's in love with you, she's proud. She's going to hold your hand. My girlfriend, she puts her arm around my waist. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. This is really uncharacteristic of Filipinos. They will take you around and meet all the friends, all the family. Okay, they're happy that you're with them. They're very, very proud of you. See, that's a sure sign that she loves you or she's falling in love with you. And the number one reason that you can tell that a Filipina is falling in love with you or is falling in love with you, she becomes that freak that you've been looking for your whole life. She'll turn you out. You know, the sex will be as good as it's ever been. She's going to follow your lead. She's going to do everything you want to do, anytime you want to do it, anywhere you want to do it. She's literally going to jump out of that Pandora's box on you. And once she does, there's no putting her back in there. And from now on, the Filipino man is no match for her. She becomes what he calls liberated. But for you, it's a dream come true. And that's a sure way. That's the number one way to tell if a Filipina loves you, because they're conservative, guys. They're reserved. They're not going to do that unless they love you, unless they truly, truly care for you. Okay? And, I mean, without a doubt, guys. I mean, and I'm just going to give you my example. It's morning, noon, and night for me, man. I keep a smile on my face because most of us, as foreigners, especially in America, man, we come over here with sexually frustrated. You know, it's one of the reasons we come over here, not as sex pats, but because we're just not, we've gotten tired of the way women take us for granted and use sex over there. It's sort of like a bargaining tool. They'll beat us over the head with it. But over here, see, the Filipinas, she feels it's her obligation to her man, to the one she loves. So all that freaky stuff, she's going to do it for you, you know. And if she's never done it before, she'll say, oh, go ahead, just be gentle, or, you know, whatever you want to do, I'll do it. See, she'll start talking in terms like that. And I'm trying to be nasty or anything like that, guys. I'm telling you, this is real life situations. This is nitty gritty, boots on the ground stuff. We're adults. We can talk about this kind of stuff, okay? But those are the 5 signs, sure signs. She calls you honey. You're no longer John or Joe or Tom, Dick, or Harry. You're honey. That's reserved for special people over here. Don't come over here calling just any woman honey. That's disrespectful. It's like sexual harassment or something over here. That's reserved for special people. So she starts calling you honey. That's number 5. Number 4 is she cannot take that smile off her face. She's happy. You've come into her life. You've changed it. And that's a sure sign, because they don't smile a lot, man, like that. They're not going to show their emotions. But, yeah, when you look across the table at her, yeah, she's going to be smiling. She's going to just be smiling for no reason. Number 3 is she's very protective of you. She's not jealous. She's protective. She knows what you mean to her and what you mean to her life. And she doesn't want anything to happen to you. She's not going to let anybody take advantage of you. She's going to look after your best interest. Number 2 is she's proud of you, man. She feels 10 feet tall when you're together in the mall, in the marketplace, at the grocery store. She's going to hook your arm in her arm. She's going to put her arm around your waist. She's going to kiss your lips in public, that she never, ever does over here, guys. PDA is 0 over here. It's off limits, but when she loves you, she's going to do those kind of things, guys. Okay? She knows what you mean to her, and she's going to take you around the whole family, friends, and show you off. He's mine. Okay? And number 1, she jumps out of the Pandora's box and becomes that freak for you that you've always dreamed about having. Okay? The sex is going to be the bestest that you've ever had. She's going to do it anyway, anywhere, anytime you want it, because she loves you. Otherwise, she's conservative. She would never even think of doing some of the things she's going to do with you on a regular basis. And you're going to be happy. You're going to be the happiest man on the world. You're going to have a smile on your face that never leaves. All right? So those are the 5 things. I'm going to give you one last one. She becomes jealous as hell. This is a bonus. You can say this is 6. I mean, of any little thing. If you give somebody 5 pesos out on the street, she's angry about that. She's jealous about that. She don't want you helping nobody but her. Don't say anything about any of her friends, anybody. If she got a sister, don't say the sister looks good. Don't say the mother looks good. Don't say the friends look good. She's jealous, okay, guys? And that way you would know. if right now, if you're dating a Filipino, in person, guys, I'm not talking about online. She can't do all this stuff online. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you don't know who you dealing with online, because she's not going to be able to exhibit any of these signs, you know, in the screen on a damn phone or computer. All right, you're gonna have to see this only in public. And when you're here, and if she doesn't exhibit these signs, guys, she's in it for the visa and for the money. Yeah, okay, because Filipinos are unicorns. They're special women, man. And when they love you, they're gonna show it. All right, so thanks, James Lambs, for that suggestion, because normally, I don't talk about stuff like this, even though I probably should talk about it more, because my base is 95% men now. YouTube sends me those analytics. Now it's 95%, a little bit over 95% of men. And 100% of you are coming over here looking for a woman. Let's be honest, guys. That's the only way you're going to have a good time. It's the only way you're going to learn anything on my channel, if you be honest to yourself, not to me. And 95% of you are meeting them online. So you got to have some type of, barometer to measure your relationship by, because you can't do it online. All right? So thanks again for stopping by. If you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you on lunch break on second shift and you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a couple of dollars. I know they'll approve those $1,400 stimulus checks, but we haven't gotten them yet. It's not official yet. Until it's in your bank account or that physical check is in the mail, don't count your chickens for their hatch. That's why it's important we help somebody. In the Philippines, it's going on 8 o'clock in the morning, so we don't have any excuse. We got the whole rest of the day to try to find somebody to help. It's very, very important to help somebody over here. It's not a day that goes by, ladies and gentlemen, that I don't help somebody over here. Okay? The pandemic has destroyed the economy over here. Businesses closed. 10 million jobs gone. It's very important we find somebody to help. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time. One little tidbit of information on Gail's father. She says he's from New York. Gregory Mitchell from New York. We're getting a little bit more pieces together. But she gave me that last night. I want to throw that out there. Also, I'll be going by Baby Denise's. Y'all saw where they're putting up that hollow block wall. They're doing a great job. Guys, this place is being transformed. Thanks to everybody that's gotten involved, that's helped, that supported us in this efforts, because they needed another place. They need those repairs. Okay? So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.